Hey guys, I'm back and just gonna do a quick update and just talk about a few things. Try to make this upload pretty short. Uh, First thing I want to say is right now we're in 12th place in this faction event, which is okay. It's expected. And right now, even if we drop to 16, I don't really think it makes much of a difference because the only difference is you either a 4-star trainer or a 3-star trainer, and it doesn't really matter to me whether I get the 4-star or the 3-star. Is it the major rewards is basically the same. So uh, that's as far as we are right now. I already did the milestone. Got that beanie. Yes, got that beanie, and haven't I've been leveling up Negan. Haven't leveled him high enough to upgrade him yet, but I just slowly, mainly just to get his AR, because I once that solo level up starts, that's probably when I'll start feeding him all those rebels and get that level and upgrades. But yeah, I actually wanted to upload this video to talk about this. Yeah, this thing just popped up. This All Out War number 6. We I think I talked about this in another video. How you go through all that world energy and you end up getting Lori. The 3-star Lori. I was like, where the heck is that 4-star? Why are you not giving a 4-star for this All Out Wars? Well, they are. It's in number 6. And you know what? Let's look at the what they give you on the Act One and Act Two. Uh, you get elite item tokens, which is weird. Uh, I'm pretty sure before I think they gave you the elite weapon token, for that Act One, and then well, I could be wrong, but they always give you a Brady, and I could do without those elite item tokens. I mean, you get enough when you're doing just normal world stages, So why they would include it? And that the highest amount is 100. So these uh, getting elite item tokens for spending this amount of world energy, I. But it's better than nothing, right? Yeah, it's better than nothing. That's Scopely's motto. Let's just give them something. Yeah, it's crappy, but it's better than nothing. All right. All right. Well, aside from the crate of more elite item tokens, but this time you get that big 400. Well, you have a chance of getting that 400 amount. He is available. Chad 2.0 or Chad, parentheses Mark. It's because they're basically the same player model. Actually, I think the actual one is that 1-star. I forget that 1-star trainer that looks nervous. The office guy. Yeah, he's. I think he's the original character model for Chad. But yeah, as far as the player model on this guy, he just has this nervous, very nervous look, and he's not aiming right. And actually, they even used it for Sherry. They used the office guy character model on Sherry because they are all doing the same stance and they're holding the gun like, please, please, please don't, stand back. But yeah, this player model, it looks kind of weak, but at the same time, his AR is not weak. Wow. I'm looking at his AR. And as far as his stats go, this standard, it's pretty high. I want to say they're pretty decent. They're pretty good for a 4-star. You know, he's almost reaching that 700 on attack and his defense, and his health is pretty good. It's actually pretty excellent for a 4 star. But his adrenaline rush, and then, his adrenaline rush is just one part of it. And like I said, this so far, this guy. He might be, giving Molly a run for her money, because as far as usefulness, well, I don't want to say usefulness because he'll probably he might be useful in certain teams. So and I guess Molly, you can use her in every team, but as far as a good quality 4 star, I think he can give Molly a run for her money, because you know what? Let's take a look at his AR, crippled defenses. Now it only deals 225 damage, which is pretty decent. It's pretty decent because it hits up to four enemies. Four enemies for 225. The only other card that does 225 to four enemies is Gregory, and he's a 5 star. Though he is a kind, he's pretty dated, and he's a old 5 star. But the fact that he does 225 to four enemies, and he's just a 4 star, and let's take a look at it, because the Wanderer hits three people, and he has a fast AR 45 AP, but he hits for 225. To three people. Let's see another one. Carl. Carl hits three targets for 225. You know, three people. So he hits four. And he not only hits four enemies, he gives them a negative 40 defense. So four of the people, four people of the people you're raiding or you're going against will receive negative 40 defense and for 3 turns. This is pretty crazy. And on top of that, his AP is only 58. With all the armory upgrades and all that, it's achievable to be able to go off, for a card that has 56, 58 to go off on turn 2. You know, and wow, this is a very powerful AR for a 4 star. And like I said, a negative 40. Well, and I guess if I could look at a bad side to it, it is random, but the fact that the randomness, and it's only, it'll just be one card or one target that won't be hit by this, just one, because four will be hit. It doesn't really matter, because you use him, then you use another card that does multiple attack, hits multiple targets, and it can basically be over. It is just negative 40. It's not the negative 50. It's not the negative 7. Negative 55, but negative 40 is significant. It's almost as much as those nerf gases, grenades that you throw in world missions. You notice a huge difference in your damage, you know, when you hit something with a negative, negative defense. So this actual AR that he has, I'm impressed by it. I'm not impressed by his card model and all that, because, like I said, I don't like that nervous look that he has. It's almost like, wow. But yeah, this AR is, wow. It's nice. I really do like this AR, and I'm really impressed by him. And I definitely want to get this. If there's a character that I was impressed by Chad, before, but I don't ever use him because he's 75 AP, and the only reason I would ever use him is for his command. But I already have cards that have the command, and like I said, I thought he was pretty. I thought he was a good card. Of course, out of all the roadmap cards, Molly is the best one. But right now, from looking at his AR, and then his stats, you know, I could see this guy being on a lot of raid teams. I'm pretty sure this guy you'll see him in almost every raid team, because this is impressive, and that's only half of it. He is specialist skill, neutralize. And I've knocked neutralized before. I guess when it first came out, it wasn't working properly during defense, and I was hardly ever noticing it. I don't have a card with neutralize, so from videos I've seen of people using cards with neutralize, it's impressive. It's almost having like a Chuck without having to wait for his AR, and yeah, it's nice. When you from what I saw, it was nice on offense, but they're saying that it's working not. It's working pretty good on defense now. And like I said, as far as defense goes, I don't think you could rely on it. But it's one of those. It's like one of those specialist skills that it's good to have. Just like execution, it's just good to have it. It's just it'll be used in certain situations. Well, I know that this skill from watching other videos of people using it is very useful on offense. Very useful. I mean, it's I guess it's as from the way it looks, it's almost as useful as how command is. You'll be using it all the time. Or trying to use it as much as you can, and him having this nice AR plus this specialist skill, it's like wow. This is if they would have came out with a card, a 5-star card in the Premier Recruits with this. Of course, his stats would be bumped up because he's a five. It would have been a 5-star. But if they would have gave him this AR, and the specialist skill, I bet you a lot of people will be going after him. And I'll give kudos to Scopely for releasing a card like this. Well, aside from the card model, I mean, he could have looked a little bit more badass because his AR and his specialist skill is pretty badass combo. It's just his character model. So I guess you gotta take the good with the bad, But yeah, I'm impressed by this mark, this 4-star mark, and yeah, I do want to, I do want to get this character, finish this roadmap and get this card. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, but yeah, well, I just wanted to talk. I mainly wanted to do this video and talk about that because, like I said, I saw him and I was like, wow, I can't believe he's just a 4-star. But yeah, I hope everything's going good so far with you guys in the faction event, and yeah, it should be over in about I don't know 18 hours. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Come on, let's cross our fingers for that Ultra Gear roadmap. That's what I want. I want that. I'll spend the whole Sunday doing that. Of course, I'll do make sure to do the things that I'm supposed to do, in real life. But I will spend a whole day just grinding, trying to get that school bag, try to get that extra walkie. Man, please, drop that Scopely. But all right, guys. I hope you guys have a good Saturday. All right, bye.